Hey guys, welcome to the blog. Today is Tuesday, August 29th. I'm not sure when I'm going to get this video uploaded. Hopefully tonight. My computer's really slow, so it might be tomorrow. But rolling into the shop today. It's a messy day. A couple customers canceled, which is pretty common for a rainy day in the detailing business. But we have some other jobs that we can work on, so we're definitely blessed to have a busy time of the year. This time, falls, once it gets closer to fall, it's always pretty busy. But definitely thinking about the people in Texas today, especially since it's raining here. Nothing comparable to what they're dealing with there at all. So prayers go out to everyone in Texas. I just can't imagine. That would just be a mess. I get frustrated when my basement just gets a little flooded. I can't imagine what they're going through right now. So prayers go out to everyone in Texas. We're gonna roll into the shop, see what Todd's getting into. He's a little camera shy, so let's see if we can break that. What's going on, man? Was it lunchtime?
Yep. Just took lunch.
How you making out on the Canyon?
Good.
Here she is, 2017 Canyon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Canyon. This isn't a diesel, is it?
No.
No. They really stepped up the game on these new Canyons in Colorado. I think before they were made kind of cheap, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Like these seem like they're made a little bit better.
They're made a little bit more, I think, to compete for like the Tacoma hoods and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and
Really
I don't know how the diesel is, but I know it's nice that they offer a diesel. Back when I worked at the dealership, they offered I believe they offered a 4-cylinder and then the 5-cylinder. I don't know, do they still offer a 5-cylinder?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they do either. But yeah, he's working on this one here. It's getting full paint correction. It's brand new. A full one-step, and nothing real crazy, no wet sanding or anything. But yeah, he's still doing this side. This whole side's done. Tailgate's done. We debadged, or you debadged. They had a bunch of emblems back here. Then it's kind of a weird spot, but they had a 4x4 right there. It wasn't like a sticker, it was a badge. It looked kind of out of place, didn't it? I think
yeah, a little bit.
And then there was the typical Canyon badges there.
Down there.
And then wasn't there a sanding mark on it? Like back in there was like a sanding, like a D-nib spot probably from the factory, you think?
Yeah.
It's pretty common to find like a D-nib spot on these new cars.
A little speck of dirt in it, then a little sand, or they just press down in that spot.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it's being fresh, it doesn't. The sand marks don't come out.
Huh. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll get this thing. Todd will get this thing all one step, and then after it's all the paint corrections done, they'll wipe it down with the prep solvent. This one, I don't think you'll have to wash it after. Yeah, sometimes we'll wash them after the paint correction because it gets dusty and stuff. This one we'll just clean everything, wipe it down with prep solvent, and then get into the Ceramic Pro Gold package. And we probably won't do the Ceramic Pro today. Usually the Gold package, just to do the 9H, usually takes me a full day to do 4 layers of 9H. So we'll probably do the 9H maybe tomorrow, and then Thursday top coat it. So yeah, looking good, man. 2016 Ford Focus. This car's from Providence. Brought it in for a detail. It's pretty nice. I would daily it. Hasn't been detailed yet. It's pretty cruddy. Kind of smells like wet dog. Seats are kind of stained up a little bit. Dog hair. Yeah, a little bit of dog hair here and there. I like the wheels. I like the center They probably all come like this, but I like that center exit exhaust. I like the grill on them. The side, there's not much to the sides. It's got the nice wing. It's not too bad. Wonder how much something like this goes for. This one has 16,000 miles. Yeah, I never drove one of these things. I'd like to rip on it a little bit. I guess they're turbocharged, front wheel drive. But yeah, if you're interested in a Ford Focus ST with 16,000 miles, check out Providence Auto at the Buck, located in southern Lancaster County. Milwaukee tools are definitely one of my favorite tools to use, especially this cordless impact. Just don't tell the Snap-on dealer that I'm not using impact tools to take it off. It's awesome for pulling seats.
Shut up and sit down.
Finally got this Focus all vacuumed out. It took a long time. I found that the dirt and the hair and the little wood chips you always find in the cars, I don't know where they come from, but that was the worst to get out in like the high traffic areas, like right where people put their feet. And I don't know why, but they like it's a 5-speed, so you put your left foot usually on the kick panel there. And there's no plastic where the kick panel is. Like usually they have like a plastic insert, but yeah, for some reason there's no plastic there. But anywhere you put your feet a lot, that's where it's hard to get the dirt out, because it's such a low quality carpet and it gets all messed up and like flattens down. It doesn't stay flush. So yeah, if you're gonna get this is probably like Mazda 3 carpet, you think? Like the Mazda 3 hatchback.
Yeah.
And they probably like use the same parts on some of this stuff, like Mazda and Ford. I know they used to, at least. I don't know if it's still like that or not. Is Mazda and Ford still work together, kind of?
I don't know.
I don't know.
In some cars, maybe.
But yeah, if you're gonna get a Mazda or a Ford Focus, I would definitely recommend getting some nice WeatherTech mats. Or just swapping out your carpet, but I'd probably just get WeatherTech, like a good WeatherTech mat, something that goes up and is raised. Just takes forever to vacuum all that crap out. Well, we're gonna head to Wawa. We need a coffee, afternoon coffee. Take a ride in the puddle jumper. It smells like gas in here, right? Got a gas.
That would explain the smell of gas.
Pulls in the Honda, Todd?
Yep.
Woo! Just lays you back. What's some of the cars that you had, or what's one car that you had, Todd, that you wish you still had?
I wish I had my Nissan 240 SX.
What year was that?
93.
93.
Yeah.
Is that rear-wheel drive?
Rear-wheel drive, yeah. Or something like that now.
They really turn around. I mean, back then, I mean, they were nice cars, but I mean, now, like with all the drift car scene, it seems like that's what a lot of guys want or have is like a drift car. Most of them are probably wrecked or
Yeah, they're all beat up anymore. It seems it's hard to find a good one.
What's any car that you could have? What would it be? Like, if money wasn't an option, any car.
I don't know. It's hard to say. There's a lot of cool cars. It's just I don't know. Maybe.
Come on, Todd. You gotta have some dream car.
I'd like to have a Volkswagen Carbon Kia.
Okay.
Those were cool. I like that. Just to cruise around it.
Yeah.
It's nothing fast or anything, but another car that's hard to find.
What year are they?
They made them up through 74. I forget how early they made them. I think back in the 50s.
Huh.
But 74 was the last year.
Wow. Cool.
Then came the Scirocco, and then the Corrado, I think, replaced the Scirocco.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen one or not. Well, we are here at Wawa. Let's get some coffee.
All right.
Got the interior all cleaned up. Todd's putting in that seat. Seats all cleaned. Looking much better than they were. Highly recommend, if you haven't already and you pull a lot of wheels with your impact gun or even just by hand with a wrench, get some thin wall impact sockets with these protectors on them. I got this from my local Cornwall guy that stops in the shop every Friday. If you ever need any tools or anything and you're looking for Cornwall tools, he comes here every Friday. You could shoot me a message on here, swing on by and meet him if you need to buy any tools. The Snap-on guy, I do have a Snap-on box that I got back in '03 when I first graduated high school, and I have a decent amount of Snap-on tools, but the Snap-on guy don't come around here. He goes past, but he never stops in. I don't know if he knows I'm here or not, so I started buying tools from the Cornwall guy. So we're going to give these new sockets out. I just purchased this set a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to pull the wheels on this Focus to get them properly cleaned. Yes, it is a dealer vehicle, and they want it done sooner rather than later, and it isn't a very expensive detail. The dealer vehicles that we detail aren't huge money makers, but we like to make sure we get the job done right, and for a nice car like this, the cleaner we get it, the more they can get out of it. So let's get started here and see how it goes. So I sprayed down the wheel with the Geon Iron X. I let that work for probably 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes tops. You just don't want to make sure it doesn't dry. And on the tire, I sprayed the all-purpose, Stoner all-purpose tire cleaner, just an all-purpose degreaser. Sprayed that on the front side of the tire and the back side of the tire. So now we'll scrub the wheel, we'll agitate the wheel, and then scrub the tire front and back, and then clean the inside of the wheel, and then rinse it off. Definitely get the wheels a lot cleaner if you pull them off, obviously. Some wheels are harder to clean on the inside than others. Just flip it around. Backside's starting to dry a little bit. We'll add a little bit more to it. Occasionally dipping my brush in the bucket of water to clean off some of the dirt. If you want to get crazy, you could scrub the tread, but I'm not. This is a dealer car, I'm not too worried about it. But if you can see that in the video, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the inside of the wheel is starting to turn purple from the iron remover. See it there, purple. Pretty cool stuff. And then we'll get our brush and just agitate the wheels really well, getting in all the grooves. You can add a little bit of soap, just car wash soap or any kind of soap. Really, you could probably even use, if you plan on coating the wheels or protecting them, you could even use like a dish soap. But I typically like to use like a pH neutral car shampoo if I do add it to my my wheel bucket back here. Start in one place, work your way around, and work your way to the middle, and go over it again, just in case you might have missed anything. Just using a brush that I got from the hardware store, just a larger brush. Not too sure what kind of, some kind of boar's hair, I don't know. Works pretty good. And use this green brush to clean the inside of the wheels really well. This isn't a real stiff bristle, but it's not super soft either. It works really good for the inside of the wheel. You're not going to scratch anything. Should be pretty good. I will just rinse it off. Make sure to rinse off all the iron X. You don't want any of that on there. If you leave it, or the Geon iron, if you leave any iron remover on there, sometimes it'll like stain the wheel yellowish brownish. That's pretty much it. Should be good to put back on. I'm gonna wait to put it back on till after I clean the wheel well. It's a lot easier to clean the wheel well now while the wheel's off. I can scrub it with some degreaser and a scrub brush. Alright guys, I have the wheel all clean, set aside, drying. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub the wheel wells. I'm not gonna show you every single wheel well and wheel how I clean them, but this, I'll just show you guys this one here. It's the best time to clean it when you have the wheel off, obviously. All I'm going to do is pre-rinse it, spray some all-purpose cleaner on it. This is the Stoner all-purpose, and then scrub it with a stiff bristle brush. Usually want to use a stiffer one because these are usually pretty dirty and you don't have to really worry about scratching them off since they're plastic. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started, and if you have any questions, just comment in the link below. But I'll add all the products that I use, the Geon, the scrub brushes, and this and that in the description below. But if you have questions, just ask me. Just give it a light pre-rinse. Spray it with some all-purpose cleaner. You can let it sit for a minute or two if you want. I don't have all the time in the world, so we're just going to start scrubbing right away. You can spray in behind here if you want, spray some of the A-arms and stuff if you want to. And then get your stiff, this is a tough shine, stiff bristle brush. We'll just scrub that inner fender well best we can. We don't do this to every vehicle, but I would say if it's a nicer vehicle like this, or if it's a Mustang, or if it's worth doing, we think we can't get them just pressure washed clean. While we have the wheels off, we might as well do it this way. Sometimes you can just spray all-purpose and then power wash. That generally works just as good. It probably doesn't work quite as good as this, but it works good enough. This is a good way to do it if you don't have the pressure washer. That's probably pretty good. I'm not going to worry about scrubbing any of this stuff. If you wanted to, you could spray a little cleaner. The iron removers, they say not to spray on your calipers or on your brake pads. It might mess them up. I'm not too sure. I never sprayed them, but you could spray a little cleaner on the caliper. This is just all purpose. And give them a light scrub. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but if they were painted or something, yeah, I would probably go a little bit more in depth with them. And just rinse off all purpose and put your wheel back on. I do have a good jack. This is my old dirty jack. I don't care if it gets wet and rusty. Put the wheel back on and we're good to go. Alright, so now I'm going to apply the Geon wet coat to this vehicle. We have it all washed and cleaned. It's still wet. Just stay tuned. I'm not going to show you how to apply this right now. I'm running short on time. but I will make a video on how to apply the wet coat, and I'll probably post sometime this week. So please subscribe, hit the little bell notification button. That way you get notified when that video pops up on how to apply the Geon wet coat using the proper tools and the proper method, whether you're out in the sun or doing it in your garage. So yeah, please subscribe, and we'll keep rolling with this video, this vlog for today. Just stay tuned for the wet coat video coming up hopefully this week. This is before the Geon wet coat. No water sheening or beading. This is after Geon wet coat has been applied. Not too bad for a spray on power wash off. Well guys, that's all I'm going to record for today. I got this thing all dried off and I noticed that there's road paint splatter on the whole side. Really fine, and it goes the whole way around to the back. It's really fine stuff. So I'm going to end up getting all the road paint off of it, probably clay barring the whole thing then, and then doing a one-step polish on the whole thing because it does have some light scratches here and there. And yeah, after I clay it, I'm going to polish it no matter what. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video on how to apply the Geon wet coat. And then, yeah, that should be pretty much it. And I'll just keep posting tutorial videos as I come up with ideas. If you have any ideas, I know there's a couple with interior carpet cleaning that I need to make. If you have any other videos that you want to see, let me know and I'll be happy to make them for you. So thanks for watching guys, and have a good day.